Hi, welcome to another video. So, recently, OpenAI lowered the cost of O3, and it is now 80% cheaper, which is really cool. It is now, at least for me, better than Gemini 2.5 Pro. Let's talk about what's actually changed here. O3 used to be one of the more expensive models for advanced reasoning, but with this new update, the price is now $2 per million input tokens and $8 per million output tokens. That's a huge drop from the previous $10 and $40, and it puts O3 much closer to what you'd pay for other models like Gemini 2.5 Pro or even Claude Sonnet, while being cheaper and maintaining the reasoning capabilities that O3 is known for, which is actually really competitive. But there's more. OpenAI also introduced something called Flex processing for O3 and O4 Mini. Flex is basically a way to get even cheaper rates if you're willing to accept slower responses and occasional unavailability. With Flex, the price drops to around $2 per million input tokens and $4 per million output tokens. In practice, if you're a coder like me who basically just writes a prompt and then forgets about it, starts doing something else, then comes back to it after a while and sends another prompt, you can get your costs down to about $2 for input and $4 for output per million tokens, which is honestly about as low as you'll see for a top-tier reasoning model right now. You can also use this for agentic workflows that are good at error handling and can just wait for a while and stuff like that. Now, there are some trade-offs. Flex processing is slower. It's intended for non-production, lower priority, or asynchronous tasks. So, if you're doing something like model evaluation, data enrichment, or any workload that doesn't need immediate results, Flex is a good option. But if you need real-time responses or guaranteed uptime, you'll want to stick to the standard tier. For comparison, Gemini 2.5 Pro's input rates range from $1.25 to $2.50 per million tokens, and output is usually $10 to $15. So with Flex, O3 is actually cheaper on output and competitive on input. Even without Flex, it is cheaper than Gemini as well. Claude Opus 4, on the other hand, is still much more expensive, both on input and output, while offering the same capabilities. O3 is actually a really good model. I would like to keep it above Gemini, but with the previous pricing, it was unusable for me. However, with this new pricing, it is an awesome deal that costs less than Gemini while offering better capabilities. Plus, O3, unlike O1, is really good at tool calling as well, which makes it insanely good with RooCode and Cline. However, using this Flex capability can be hard because none of the coders have the option to enable that in the request headers. OpenRouter also doesn't have this option because apparently no one is using it or something. But one thing that has this feature and allows you to use it with everything is Requesty. I use Requesty for all of this. Requesty is basically like OpenRouter with a ton of features, and I like it a lot. The nice part is that Requesty makes it really easy to use O3-Flex from any client. You just set the service tier to Flex in your model name by adding a semicolon and Flex, and you're good to go. Requesty handles routing, load balancing, caching, and even gives you monitoring and cost control tools, which is pretty useful if you're running a lot of jobs or want to keep costs predictable. Now let me tell you how you can use it with Cline, RooCode, and KiloCode as well. Just head on over to Cline or RooCode. Then in the settings, set up a new profile, select Requesty as provider, and then select the O3 or O3-Flex model. Both are good, and if you want to save some money, you can use the O3-Flex model, though it will be a bit slower. But I really like it, and I use it a lot. You can also use the O4 Mini Flex, and it will be even cheaper if you wish to use that. But O3 is really good for the price. You can also switch between reasoning effort levels. If you want faster responses or higher accuracy, you can adjust that as well by selecting between high and low. If you wish to use O3 and O4 Mini for free, you can use KiloCode, which gives you RooCode with free $20 credits and no OpenRouter markup fees, which is quite good. You can use that and give it a try. Another thing is that it works well with MCP servers. So, I try to use good MCP servers with it as well. Like here, I primarily use Context 7 and Firecrawl MCP server. Context 7 is easy and just fetches documentation and stuff like that, while I use Firecrawl MCP server because it allows your AI coder to gather the best knowledge from the internet by crawling and scraping URLs or web pages. It can gather clean data from all accessible subpages, even without a sitemap. It can parse and output content from web-hosted PDFs and more. They have also launched their new search endpoint, which is the best one I like because it allows you to give it a search query and perform web searches, optionally scraping search results in one operation. This is insanely better than just having snippets of results or combining multiple MCP servers to achieve searching and scraping. It can search the web and get LLM-ready page content for each result, making it just one API call to discover pages and scrape their full content. I use it because it's the simplest way for agents to discover the web. This feature can be used either as an API if you're building something or within the MCP server for us to use. It has a free plan with 500 credits. It also has a $16 and other higher tier plans if you need them. For now, the free plan should be totally amazing. So, you can go ahead, sign up, and then use their MCP server, or just use the API if you want to use it in your application itself. Anyway, now let's try to use it as well. I'm going to ask it to build me a replica of Minecraft using just HTML, CSS, and JS. Once we send it, you can see it starts to work on it. It can also use the MCPs provided and easily create stuff for us. If we wait a bit, it's now done, and we can now run it, and this looks pretty good. It has some issues, but Gemini also has the same issues, and this is cheaper and quite good. I've been using it a lot these days because it is now cheaper than Gemini. The only thing I miss is the 1 million token context window, and I still fall back to Gemini for bigger code bases, but this is also amazing for sure. This drop in O3 pricing plus flex processing means you can now get advanced reasoning at a much lower cost, especially for large or non-urgent workloads. And with Requesty, it's easy to set up and manage, whether you're using Cline, Roo, or another client. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, share your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel. You can also donate via Super Thanks option or join the channel as well and get some perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.